Dan here, BD Driving Shop. We're headed home-ish. We still got 2 more days, but we just had a little breakfast, Supercharger, loaded up, and met a bunch of, well, a few friendly gentlemen there, a bunch of 69 Camaros.
Nice.
Nice 69 Camaros. Yeah, they were, they weren't GD speed chop.
Ooh.
But we got about a 5-hour drive or something like that.
We're gonna go along the water, because we might as well go along the water.
The water.
The water.
So we're gonna head on home and see how it goes. It should be a pretty mellow drive. We got 5-6 hours ahead of us. It's, what time is it? 11 o'clock, so be good to get New Birds around 6-ish. Stop Buc-ee's maybe, have a bit of a relaxing drive.
Buc-ee's!
And then, yeah.
I've had 4 people offer to buy my car this week.
A lot of people want to buy it. No one can afford it, you know? $1,200, hard to come up with, I guess, these days. So, hey, let's get on the road, and we'll, actually, I should be able to do a lot more filming now, because I ain't driving. Life will be a lot easier. How do you feel about the highway miles?
I'm a little nervous. There's a lot of cars.
Like, I'm driving the whole way. I was like, sounds good. I've done my time. Then all of a sudden we're going 75 miles an hour with a bunch of hot rods everywhere, cars everywhere, and small panic.
Oh, there's a cool bridge coming though.
So we're gonna head through Pascagoula, and then I think on one side will be on the water, eh? Or a river or something like that.
Yeah.
Ocean runoff.
Apparently we're gonna go over top of a bunch of alligators.
Says who?
Dave did when we were coming down. RPM, you can't drive a gasser on the street. She's never gonna drive that thing.
Danny's never gonna drive this gasser.
Why are you wasting your time on that thing? She'll never drive it.
You can't drive a straight axle cross country. It'll never work. I don't know how we're doing it. We're fluking something off here. I got endless comments of people wanting to have, instead of time lapse with music, just have the car going with the motor ripping, so that's what you're getting next. driver change?
Shift change.
Shift change, we did 113 miles and we just put in 7.73 gallons. So that's 14 and a half, 14.6. It's pretty good mileage. I don't know where we are now. Off the highway somewhere. 113 miles in, I guess. But we're gonna keep jamming. Danny was actually booking like 80 mile an hour and stuff like that, so.
But then my foot got sore because it just pokes you.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was because I was bored and I wanted to drive.
You are bored and you want to drive too. For all reasons, not because I don't want to drive. I'm doing you a favor.
Appreciate that. Alright, I'm dropping the hammer.
Go that way, to the right. The lady will tell you on the phone. She's much better than I am at this. And then you'll just yield on to the 65 north.
This pedal is pokey on my foot. I'm not used to it.
That's what I mean. It's like jabbing me.
I miss my passenger princess life.
Oh man, I'm back where I belong.
100 miles.
We'll switch again at the next gas stop.
Hot rod. I see a trailer queen. One guy's badass driving, the other guy's towing. Looks like it's a Chevy truck he's towing. It's meant to be used, man. Let's see what they're doing. We'll catch up. We're only going 80 and a 60. It's fine. People love it. Oh, the Ford's driving and the Chevy's getting towed. It hurts my little heart. Georgia.
Chevy being towed by a Ford.
Oh, it's giving us a bad name, boys. Put some miles in your hot rods. Another one. At least this one's being towed by his house. That's pretty cool. Where are they from? Oh, this plate is street rod. Virginia.
Virginia.
I guess that's a bit of a ways. Look at the plate outside. Old diplomat.
Anything exit 50, please.
Yeah. Windy.
Next exit.
Exit.
Yeah.
It's literally all that's on the signs. It's got a double Buc-ee's.
Oh, must be that next one.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's! Where dreams come true. Oh yeah. Honestly, it was worth going to cruising the coast just to go to Buc-ee's. This road's called Buc-ee's, baby!
Look at all the people going in.
Oh, man. You said you'll get gas and everything? I can just go in and shop? I don't have to do nothing?
Yes, so.
What will I buy? It's so beautiful. I can't wait for their beautiful bathrooms, too. I really gotta pee. Okay, I'm going shopping. Bye. Take the next left. These are for you.
So I'm gonna get fuel, thanks, and then change the power valves while Danielle does a little bit of shopping. Buc-ee's. All right, let's roll. Pump 205, and there's still more. It goes up to 225, I think. No, 236 back there, 237. That's crazy. Not bad. So I'm gonna fill this thing up with fuel, and then I'm gonna change those power valves real quick. I think I'm gonna do it right here in the shade. The rest of the parking lot's all sunny and there's no one else around me. Get that taken care of. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna pull the float bowls off and change the power valves. So what that's gonna do is hopefully allow more fuel to come in quicker. The problem we're running into is it's hot. On the highway, when you want to accelerate kind of slowly, it has a bit of a bog, and then when it kicks on the main jets, it's happy. So we see the main jets kind of get in there a little bit. Now, if you're harder on it, I should say, and it gives a big squirt from the accelerator pump, it's fine. But we just have this kind of weird little transition thing. So I'll change those up real quick. I'll just drain the fuel out. Be back on the road shortly. Guaranteed I'll be done before Danny.
Can we go get your engine?
What's that? What's that?
Can we go get your
Oh,
engine?
have at her, buddy. Yeah.
You drive this from Minnesota?
Nope, Canada.
Canada?
Canada. Oh my.
Yeah. We made it our ways.
Badass. It is. Nice car.
Thanks, buddy.
Manitoba. I looked at it real quick.
Yeah.
I thought it said Minnesota.
Close, close. Alright, valves are installed, nothing's leaking. We'll see if it's any better on the highway. We got perfect timing. Holy moly. What'd you buy? So on the way out here, I spent $170 on Danielle.
I did. How'd you know it was that much?
That's what I spent last time I came through.
Oh.
You spent 170? The other thing is she has Buc-ee's teeth. And she basically is the Buc-ee's animal.
I got a picture with the mascot, and I don't even like mascots, and I got a picture.
Anywho, I think this is enough. We put it all back together. That toolbox was a pain to get out of there because of all the t-shirts and stuff. We got some leftover junk, but toss these in the box, and we're only like an hour from our destination, eh? Something like that. Oh my god.
I got the dog stuff too.
All right, we got an hour 45 ahead of us, and we're about to see if I made things better or worse.
Well, we have to come back to Buc-ee's, that's okay.
I didn't really put all the tools away, so if we have to fix it, it should be quick. I have utmost confidence. Let's blow this beaver dam.
That was pretty good.
Buc-ee's really should use that. All right. Bye, Buc-ee's.
I'll just wait here.
Alright, a few parts. I'll be right back. Okay, so we at the Newburns just before the sun is going down. Danny has a cat that was locked in the shop. I filled, we got some gas in it, and I went and got a bunch of stable. So I filled up the tank with some stable. I'm gonna do a quick oil change real quick just before I leave. I mean, it's probably fine, but you know, we'll just do a little bit of service. So ultimately, I was doing the math. I think we put about 3,500, 3,700. The cat's really affecting the shot here. Miles on a relatively untested hot rod. I mean, I put this together, maybe had a couple hundred miles on it before we went, had a few issues, but overall, man, this thing is slick. And now that it's made it through this part, so Danny's whole dream is the drag and drive. It's pretty much ready for power tour. I got to come back over the winter before that. I mean, I'm hoping we'll come here on vacation in the nice weather. If we have a little, if we have a car to drive and stuff like that. Like I said, I got to put some more shims in the front end. That was my mistake. It's got a little bit of play, but that's no big deal. So you get that taken care of. Tuning the carburetors as it goes. This is a lot of carburetor for this motor at kind of idling around and all that kind of speed, which is very understandable. 2 600s on a little 327. It's happy wide open, but now we're kind of honing in, and it runs good. And these carburetors are super tunable. I can't really complain. Over the winter though, I think we'll see. We should just leave it as is and keep driving it, or if we should do a converter and all that stuff. But honestly, these little FSTs are sweet. Cooling system performed flawlessly. Actually, a bunch of people at Cruising the Coast came up and were like, you know, I bought these Delta fans because of you, and I was like, oh god. But they liked them, and they're not cheap, and I understand that, but they are good and they're quality stuff. So I can't really complain. The amount of people that said A, Danny wasn't going to drive the car, and B, you can't drive a gasser, you know, cross country. People keep correcting me. I didn't drive cross. I drove top to bottom. My mistake, guys. So I guess you can't drive a gasser cross country, but you can drive it north-south. That is what they meant to say. But the Speedway kit was mint. The rear end, everything just worked. I mean, I don't think I ran into any issues other than my own tomfoolery. which is, I'm always the problem. So it was great. So I mean, honestly, I couldn't have done this without all those guys supporting me and helping out and giving me deals on parts and stuff like that. Speedway, FST, and Delta obviously were huge. You guys watching the damn videos. Oh, the cat might have been safer in the shop there with that angry dog. Yellow lab, would be mean. But honestly, yeah, you guys watching the videos and all that stuff is awesome. We made her. I think we're gonna do carry on the video because we gotta get that blower home. It's in the suitcase. We'll pull it out and I'll show you. We got it all packed up nicely in my dirty underwear. There's gonna be an overweight charge for sure. But we're gonna start unloading this thing. I'm gonna do a quick oil change. We'll finish off the video tomorrow in my home garage because I am excited to be home. It's been almost 2 weeks for me, and I like being home in the garage. It's been fun, but I am ready to get the heck out of here and be in the shop. So, yeah, do a quick oil change, pull the luggage out. Danny's gonna play with the cat, and we got a quick Uber ride to the hotel.
What?
Quick Uber ride to the hotel.
Cheddar has missed people.
Cheddar's dumb. And then, oh, we gotta see if that sign from Derek will fit in your suitcase too. Okay, let's unload. So here's the plan. All my dirty shirts, Supercharger. And we got the intake on this side. Now the other thing, so Derek gave me this. Sasquatch division. I don't want to bring it home. I don't want to bring it back later on. So I think what the plan is, I think height-wise we're okay. Just needs a little of this. And I'll straighten out when we get home. I do appreciate it. I'm not trying to, I just want it home now. Okay. Pack that, put oil in, feed the cat. We gave her water, chips, and Buc-ee's nuts. So we're good. We're good people. So we're on day 2 trying to get the Supercharger home. The situation we run into is my suitcase is only for Supercharger. Meanwhile, Danielle bought half of Buc-ee's. And now we're struggling to fit everything.
I'll get it sorted.
So...
Well, you're the one that had to buy a Supercharger. Like, that's stupid.
I had to buy Supercharger. That's really gonna be the title of this video. And bring it home at all costs necessary.
Does it need another towel in there?
No, we're good. Maybe. We made her home. Had to travel, which was a hassle as per usual. My suitcase was like 2 pounds too heavy, so I had to carry this to the airport because they wouldn't ship it. Couldn't just pay the overweight baggage thing. Anyway, here's what we're doing. I can't help myself. I need to see if this will all fit together. Unfortunately, there's actually a lot of stuff that has come off this now that I kind of recall. I gotta take the wiper motor off to pull the distributor out, pull the intake and all that off. We'll have to drain the coolant. My main concerns are, will the blower snout fit past the water pump and everything we got going on there? It will be close. Actually, you know what? I think the belt runs on the outside of the water pump. So hopefully the pulley and all will be good. The lower pulley, I believe the way this works is it's kind of recessed in there. This will just fit in the existing lower pulley. I'll need to get some hardware. I don't have any hardware, unfortunately. So longer bolts to get that all in. And then I'll get 4 bolts here to hold the blower down. And then really with the single carburetor, single kind of tunnel ram deal, everything should be about the same height. So my linkage and all that should work out. Stick car, so we got to worry about kick down. Maybe some screwing around with what? Plumbing and a few things like that. Anyways, I know I silicone this intake manifold down because I don't want it to leak. I think I did on this one. Anyways, the plan tonight, pull it all off, put the intake on, put the blower on, see how it's all going to fit. Hopefully it won't interfere with the radiator or the fan or any of that stuff. It should just be like a bolt-on deal. And kind of go from there. I do have a carburetor coming. My carb guy's gonna, take care of me as per usual. You swipe the Visa, it's amazing what happens. But in the meantime, we can probably run it on this thing. This is just kind of low boost deal. We're not gonna absolutely beat the snot of it. Just kind of drive around, make sure it works. I did steal the alternator off this thing for spare, and now I don't have a spare because the spare I had was used immediately. Anyway, put this thing back together and just kind of see what it looks like. So I'll get that done maybe tonight, hopefully. Hopefully. And kind of go from there. I'm a little tired. We've been traveling all day, but I'm happy to be back in the garage. So I got everything off. The battery is dead on the GoPro and everything is in my backpack. So I just want to kind of throw this in there. Everything is dirty. This thing needs an oil change, etc. etc. Okay, that's cool. Now, this is blower on. Yeah. Okay. What's going on here? Everything's in my way. Okay, so I'd say something about like that. I guess that's right. I have to put my head just a little bit. Oh yeah. Need to get some bolts for this thing, but it should be okay. Oof, that's gonna be snug, but I think that'll fit. Huh, okay. So we'll get some bolts that to line that up, but ultimately, hang on. Okay, real quick here before I go in and rest. I'm tired, but I think, of course I've dropped my light, but the belt is just on the front side of the water pump. I don't know how the angle's going to show up, so it should be okay. I may have to get a different damper. So I got a 3 belt. I might just need a 2. We'll have to see where that's going to want to run, but we'll play with that tomorrow. Everything else will be fine. So I already have a hole in the hood, so that's bent. Linkage and all that, everything should work out just kind of the exact same way we had it. There should be no issues there. These do fit apparently in HEI. So we have a little MSD Pro billet. So I'll fit in there, no problem. I'll put a spacer on the carburetor. So there will be some screwing around to be done for sure. I don't know if we'll get it finished off this video or not, but at least get it all kind of together. And ultimately, yeah. It looks cool. It looks tiny. I mean, I gotta say, I was a lot more impressed with these things before I saw all the like 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, whatever, 14, 71 blowers ripped around cruising the coast. But now I can say I have a blower. I'm one of those guys now. We'll see you tomorrow. I got a list of parts to get. Weekend, we'll see what I can get tomorrow. Speed shop's closed, of course. But pretty cool. So it's a new day. I got home last night. I started working on this thing, so I couldn't stop. Today is actually our Thanksgiving, so nothing is open. So I'm going to carry on with this blower on the next video, because ultimately I need kind of weird, long hardware and stuff like that. I can't get anything today. So such is life. I'll start cleaning up all the gas material, and we'll start that on the next one. Hopefully get it running. I'm waiting on a carburetor and stuff as well. Anyway, I thought we would do a little kind of in review of cruising the coast. There's a lot of people that kind of asked about it and what we thought of it and everything. And it was good. Overall, it was a good time. A lot of cars. They said there was 10,000 cars registered, so that was like some sort of new record. And then on top of that, there was cars left and right, and locals and people just coming in for the day and all sorts of stuff like that. So I can only imagine how many hot rods there were. I've never seen so many. Now, if you're thinking about going, go for it. I mean, it's is it worth the trip? I guess that's up to you. For us, it was very different. I like things that are hard, and I said that in a couple of videos, and some people are like, you know, just take a vacation, this and that, which, you know, I like the power tour, I like the kind of race week stuff, I like the where we're always moving, and it's a bit of a struggle. I guess that's the kind of vacation guy I am. I'm not too bright. But if your goal is to go down there, hang out, eat good food, and sit in your lawn chair and look at cars, man, there is no better place to go see that. And the cars were gorgeous, they're all done nicely. Blower cars, big tire cars, fancy cars. We for sure had the rattiest car there, like without a doubt. And there was some like rat rods there, but even they were nice. Like they were like purposely meant to look crappy, not like the DD Speed Shop way. So if that's what you're into, good food, a lot of traffic, sitting around talking to people, looking at cars, then it's for you. But if you're interested in getting a bunch of stuff done and all that, the nightlife is pretty slim. Everything kind of closes around 9 or 10 o'clock, so getting a late night meal was pretty hard. And is there anything else I missed on that there, darling? It was a good time. I enjoyed it. I think it's more of a weekend trip for me than it is a full week. I'm excited for like power tour and stuff like that. I just love that stuff. Pound the miles on. I enjoyed the road trip down, meeting all those people, hanging out with my friends. And yeah, we'll be back next year maybe. We'll see how the schedule goes. And thanks to all the people we met, bought shirts, supported us, all those sort of things. We couldn't do without you guys as per usual. I know I said it before, but all the guys, all the parts on the car that made it down there. We had like next to zero trouble. So the exhaust hanger fell off, which was a DD Speed Shop weld job. And I played with the jets and the carburetor and all that. And I think in this video, it was like almost 15 miles to the gallon we got. Is that what it was? 14.8 or something? Like, it just worked. Everything worked out great. So if you're thinking about doing a road trip or going to a show, drive your stuff. Give it a once over, put a good cooling system in it, make sure you're happy with it, put some spare parts in the trunk, and just start driving. But I'll see you in a couple days. We're going to do blower stuff. The tow truck is ready to be picked up. I'm excited to see that. So that'll be something. Once the tow truck is dialed, there's a car that a guy's been pestering me to bring home for a while now. So I do got to do that. I want to go move the Camaros around because one of those is going to come home for sure this winter. I want it moved before it becomes snow outside. It's nice today, but we're on borrowed time. And I actually have a bunch of stuff in the other garage with the 56 Chevy, so I want to get all of that stuff dialed together. So there's a lot coming up in the next few weeks, and then we'll probably dive into some kind of long-term builds over the winter. That's the plan. Thanks so much for watching. Comment below, leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in 2 days when we're doing like Supercharger stuff. See you later.